All right, welcome back. The excitement has been rising as we heard the rumors, but now it's official. It was announced at a press conference today at Fenway Park that the annual Needham-Wellesley football game will be one of the 4 high school games played at Fenway Park on November 25th and 26th. St. John's Prep will play Xaverian at 4 p.m. on Thanksgiving Eve, followed by BC High versus Catholic Memorial. Needham and Wellesley will kick off at 9 a.m. on Thanksgiving Day, with Boston English against Boston Latin to follow at noon. Now, before we get to Thanksgiving football, there was a football game last week. The Rockets traveled to Braintree looking for their first win this season. They were hoping to trip TC was just what they needed, as they haven't lost to the Womps in 8 years. To the highlights we go, and of course we're going to pick it up for you. First drive of the game for the Rockets. They work their way down to the Braintree 7-yard line. That's where Jared Sklar gets the handoff, cuts inside, and drags 2 defenders into the end zone. Rockets quickly on the board in this one, 7-0. Very first play of the second quarter. Womps go for it on 4th and 2. Rudy Hassenfuss pressures the quarterback, and Lucas Goldman, he steps in front for the interception and returns it 30 yards to midfield. And folks, this is where the offense is going to take advantage of that one. Just a few plays later, Sam Foley takes the shotgun snap, rolls right, and finds Brendan Smith for his first touchdown catch of the season. And just like that, it's 14-0 Rockets. Later in the half, another Needham touchdown. Braintree special teams, however, makes a play. Dan Valicenti fields the kick at the 10, makes the first batch of defenders miss. And folks, it's off to the races on this one. A 90-yard return to put Braintree on the board, 22-6 Rockets. Now, just before halftime, Rockets, they're going to add to their lead here. Foley sneaks it in from a yard out to make it 29-6. That gives the Rockets their largest lead and the first lead at halftime of the year. To the third quarter we go, Braintree trying to stick around. Valicenti takes a simple swing pass from Mitchell Nevins. He takes it outside, turns the corner, and just like that, he's gone once again. The extra point here would cut the Needham lead to 29-13. On to the fourth quarter we go. It's 29-19 at this point. Rockets, Womps have to go for it on 4th down to stay alive. But Tom Baker with the nice play to take down Nevins with the sack to secure this one. 29-19 is your final as the Rockets hold on for their first victory of 2015. They move on tomorrow night to play host to the Tigers of Newton North. Just a reminder, kickoff is an hour earlier than usual at 6 p.m. Well, last week, Needham played host to the annual Bay State Conference Catholic Conference Challenge. The event was hosted at the Fazio Field and included a slate of 5 games, including a rematch of last year's Division I South title game between the Rockets and BC High Eagles. Needham came into the game unbeaten in the last 5 games, while BC High came in with just 1 loss. With that in mind, we pick up the highlights now. And we pick it up in the 15th minute of the game. BC High turns it over at midfield, and the Rockets kick it ahead to Donnie Igo. He gets to the ball just before the goalie does, but the ball rolls just a few feet wide. To the 22nd minute, a scramble for possession ends up with Jeremy Stern kicking it out to Michael McShane. He's looking for the cross, but it deflects off an Eagles defender and into the net. It's an own goal, but the Rockets, they'll take it anyway. They're up in this one, 1-0. To the second half we move, BC with a couple of chances. First, this free kick by Christian Lebec. It's punched out and cleared by Simon Schulman, though. The best opportunity comes in the 58th minute. The Eagles racing into the Needham end. The through ball finds Alpha Fofana, but his shot, it's going to sail over the net on this one. The Rockets, they would hang on this one 1-0, grabbing their 5th win of the season.